Welcome back, Severe and Bay in the morning, 1620 The Zone. We are joined now by the founder of Athletes for Children and now a wide receiver at Peru State, Garrison Dodge, joining us here on Severe and Benning in the morning. Good morning, Garrison. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good.
We're
really
good.
good.
We can't complain. Congratulations, first of all, 4 years of the program. When you first came up with this idea, you go to your dad, I want to do this. Did you think you would raise this much money, that it would last this long?
Oh, my goodness. No, my thought was that it was going to be a one-year deal. We were going to maybe make $1,000 for the NICU over at Children's there in Omaha. It's amazing how much support we've gotten throughout everyone in Nebraska, Iowa, and even in Minnesota. We're in 3 states now. And the first year we raised, I think, over $10,000, and then it just has gone up from there. We've raised over $16,000 in the past 3 years. And with this going now in its 4th year, I don't see it stopping. I think this year is going to be its biggest year yet because we have all of these guys and gals coming into the college athletics now, and they can finally use their name to raise money for a good cause. It's amazing.
Garrison, it's crazy because we've kind of seen this in some other facets where you start out with a really good idea and it's really well intended, and then it kind of runs its course. You may be on the other end that you just talked about where you're just now ramping up. When you look at the level of commitment and what it's for, how are you already kind of formulating a team to kind of next level this deal? Because it seems like, especially for the cause and the stage that you're going to have, it's only going to get bigger.
Yeah, I think that with the new rule, the name, image, and likeness coming now, I know that NAIA did it last year. They started this, I think, last spring. And then now the NCAA just did theirs. I'm sure that was a hot topic on your guys' show.
Yep.
But with that, it just expands us so much more. There's so many kids in high school that either their parents or themselves, they're high school students. They don't need to be paying anything like that, or their parents, they don't need to be paying anything like that. So with it expanding now up to Division I, Division II, all of that, it makes us so much more money for this reason. It's amazing how we go from in high school to where we had maybe 25 athletes, and then now we're up to over 100. It's crazy.
Garrison Dodge joining us, founder of Athletes for Children. Garrison, tell people again, why did you choose Children's Hospital and Medical Center and that NICU? Why was that important to you guys?
Well, when my sister was born, she was 6 weeks premature, and the doctors and nurses there saved her life. And then I was 3 weeks premature, and they told my dad it was either going to be my mom or me coming out there when I was born. And they saved both of our lives, and I owe basically my whole life to them. So we figured back in high school when I needed some charity hours and stuff like that, community service, that why don't we just do this? We can integrate sports into it. I love sports. And so why don't we just make it fun instead of having to be a hassle to go up and do, whether you have to go on the side of the road to pick up trash, why don't we just do this and make it fun and mean something to you?
Garrison, it's interesting because there's always some unintended consequences for you. How much was learning the business side and how nonprofits work? We've been to your website 100 times, right? And there's just little creative things where you'll say, hey, A4C is not affiliated with Children's Hospital and Medical Center. However, we do use their name with permission. Just little things like that to start the partnership, grow the business, understand how 501c3s work. Was that a task unto itself, or did that kind of come naturally?
That, for me, that was a little hard, but my dad, on the other hand, he's had a little bit more experience at some of this stuff, so he was the one that actually has been helping me a lot with a bunch of this stuff. And when we were trying to create the website, he all knew all about that. I had no clue how to do it. So we're sitting there, and the big thing was, how are we going to get this money to Children's? Because as a parent, if I was a parent, I wouldn't want to send $20 to a kid that I don't even know. We don't know where that money's going.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a good thing now that we put their Children's Hospital donation link in the page of Athletes for Children, so we don't touch any of the money. We have not touched one single dime of it. So that was a big deal of us trying to make sure everyone feels comfortable with this process and making sure that they know exactly where the money's going.
I wanted to ask you that because yesterday you guys announced that Husker linebacker Nick Heinrich is on board again, first college athlete to join. Kind of talk a little bit about getting him on board and when you got him on board at Burke, how well he did in terms of fundraising for you guys.
Oh my goodness, he got the Gatorade Player of the Year, and he donated he made over $1,000 for us just alone that first year. So now to get him back on board at Nebraska is huge because it's like a tumbling effect. He goes first. We also have Noah Stoffersky. He's an O lineman. He plays at Nebraska.
Yeah.
And so once we get some of those guys, hey, you guys want to join this? Maybe it's just $1 win. It's just any dollar matters. That's it. That's all it is. So we get just a couple of those guys here. Oh, that's really cool. Well, how do I join? Well, there we go. It's just an effect down the line, and that's what we're really hoping for with like Nick over there, and our like huge goal would be maybe we get the whole Husker team to do it. We don't know. That would just be amazing.
And it's interesting, right? Because you're only limited by your creativity, and I've heard your dad kind of tell the story sometimes where it could be a quarter a yard or $1 per catch over 10 yards or whatever it is. Maybe it's for every second you're under a personal best in track, it's X amount of money. Like, you're only really limited by your creativity, right?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you could do, a penny a touchdown. I don't even care. Just whatever you want to do to help us is amazing. You can do whatever amount of money you want, and you could do $1 per ace. You could do a penny per ace in volleyball. You could do a penny per home run in baseball. It really does not matter. This is really, really open to your creativity on how much you want to do this.
And Garrison, if people want to go, not necessarily athletes, but somebody wants to donate or be a part of it, where should they go? What should they do?
They should go to the website, athletes4children.com. I'll say it again, athletes4children.com, and then there will be a donate link on top of the page, and it'll give you a step-by-step process on how to donate.
Nice. Hey, Garrison, congratulations on all this. Good luck on you guys' season coming up this year as well, and thanks for taking the time.
Hey, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Garrison. Like a professional.
A wide receiver at Purdue. Yeah, I remember the first time I met him, I think maybe going into his senior year, maybe it was his junior year, I don't know, but Dad brought him in studio. I was like, this kid's not a high school kid.
You can tell by his dad's presence on the radio, too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Comes by it honestly.
The number 9 team in our top 25 countdown up next, the Miami Hurricanes. Lots to talk about with that team, and we will do that when we come back here on hour number 4 on Severe and Benning in the Morning.